All right, it's time now for Great Day Fitness. With the wintry weather we saw today, I can't believe it, there's a good chance that maybe you want to think warm thoughts unless you're Joe Carabase. Sorry, I was looking over there. I'm still looking at Kate and her Lily.
I know, she's looking fabulous over there. But
anyway, we're over here now.
Here to tell us all about cold therapy and how it can help you burn more fat, Joe Carabase. It's intimidating,
Bam, bam.
It's frightening, it's scary, it's cold.
It is. It's all of those things. Look,
yeah.
But it's ancient too, right?
It is. Well, extreme heat, like sauna use, was actually dates way back to even gladiator days,
yes,
right?
And they do that in Finland on a regular basis. And then cold therapy is kind of the reverse of that.
Well, Finland and those Scandinavian countries as well, cold therapy has been a large part of their history, literally starting with kids. And their kids are have better immune systems, better skin, better vitamin D, a lot of other things, and it's contributed to their exposure to cold. And look, cold therapy is uncomfortable, but that's kind of the crux of it, right? Your body has to change and adapt. So anytime your core temperature elevates through intentional heat or decreases through intentional cold, your body then has to recover to get you to homeostasis. So through that process, there's increased circulation, increased blood flow, increased nutrient exchange, which increases your metabolism. Now, the really, really cool thing about cold therapy is that it affects you in two really, it does a lot, but my two favorite benefits is, number one, it activates brown fat.
I've never heard of brown fat.
Brown fat's
So
the
brown
one that we
fat's
wanna...
actually really good. So brown fat has it in what's called ATP. And when you activate brown fat, it releases energy. So you feel energy from it.
Okay.
And his ADP is energy and mitochondria. And what it also does is helps you burn bad fat. And a really cool thing too, nobody likes shivering. It's uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable.
But when you shiver, that actually burns fat, burns calories when you shiver as a byproduct of it.
Yeah.
So even when you get out.
But you're not saying go eat, a burger and fries and then just go cold.
Look, it's Kate Terrasciano.
I mean, we
need to, the cold therapy to really lose weight is still part of a healthy diet?
Of course, it always is. But here's the reality of it is if you're doing intentional cold,
yeah.
And this is my other favorite benefit of it, it affects you mentally.
Yeah.
I think we got caught in this world, especially scrolling through social media, we tend to, what comes out is what I call ANTs, automatic negative thoughts. Thoughts of why you can't, shouldn't, won't, now's not a good time, blah, 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 blah. But all it is a tub of cold water. You can get it, and anybody can get it. And when you do, you show yourself that you can do hard things.
I can obviously fill up a tub of cold water in my house. Is there a difference between coming to your place and doing it?
Well, of course, there's two things. Everybody knows, you have a treadmill that's more of a closet than it is a treadmill, right?
It's a clothes hanger.
A clothes hanger. It's harder to do things at home in general. But at the end of the day, I just want people to benefit from these treatments because they are so beneficial. I was talking about the mental, the physical, but yeah, look, you got to affect it. It has to be cold, right? So you got to make sure it's cold enough. I don't know what the typical cold temperature at home is, but for sure, there's things that you can do at home. Cold showers are amazing to do as well.
Joint therapy, joint pain and inflammation it's going to reduce?
Oh yeah, so I had my shoulder has been bothering me since I started BJJ about a month ago. Literally, I've done a lot of things I know to do, nothing really worked. Since we got our cold plunge, the inflammation has been completely down. And I was I could barely touch my opposite shoulder, but that's just not me. I mean, that's research has shown us that 11 minutes of cold exposure is going to affect you in a lot of ways.
I was going to ask how long we have to go.
By the way, 11 minutes in a week, not one setting.
I don't know if I can last.
Yeah.
So we only have less than a minute, but if we go to Define Wellness in Glastonbury, you have the cold and the hot, it's like a spa experience?
Yeah, you can do contrast, which is the cold and hot, or just cold or just hot. And the cold exposure, because it is hard to get in, we guide you through it. And we make sure you get a win. We're not going to start you. You're going to start with 30 seconds in a plunge. You'll get out. I literally take you and dump you in there. Well, that's what I would do with Scott.
I just want to go back a second. Before you started BJJ, what did you say?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
We're just supposed to know that.
I'm sorry. It had nothing to do with what we were talking about other than the shoulder pain.
Okay. Anyway, Joe and his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has a special right now. It's for Great Day viewers. Get 50% off your first session or get a free session if you let him take a video of you and share it as inspo on social media. So for more information, that'd be an extra reason to do it. Go to FineWellnessCenter.com/cold plunge.
All right, thanks so much for being with us here on Great Day, Connecticut. We so appreciate that. We're back tomorrow with an all-new brand show. It's Friday. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes, almost Friday. And stay with us. Don't go anywhere. Eyewitnesses at 4 in the afternoon rush is next.